A lot of people in this nation believe that there is apathy within our youth. There's apathy within Gen Z.
The media may make it seem like Gen Z is totally non-interested or won't talk to people who are different than them.
It's not that we don't care, it's that people are afraid to speak up. We see what happens at these political rallies. We see what happens at these collegiate protests.
People really fear the backlash that they'll receive from any comment that they make.
That's kind of where this narrative, college students don't want to talk about politics. In practice, I don't see that.
Students care, they're engaged.
The students want to have these discussions.
I want to create spaces where people feel comfortable growing and changing and wanting to improve themselves and improve their outlook.
I grew up in a politically divided household, and so as a young person, I want to be able to bring people together, including my parents.
We all want America to be a better place. We just disagree on how to do it.
People need to learn how to listen to different opinions. You're not conceding your own beliefs. You're just making an effort to show people that you care about them and that other views matter to you, even if they're not the views that you hold.
How can we make our campuses better places for every single person involved?
I want to see a college campus where people can talk about hot topics like gun control and abortion, you name it, without it being screaming.
The perfect college campus is one where the student body is respectful of one another and willing to interact with one another as peers.
To be in a place where people do disagree and people can welcome that kind of tension, but there's an underlying respect for both differing points.
You have to have a place where people can come and have productive conversations, like good political discussions. BridgeUSA was really the only place that I think could facilitate that.
BridgeUSA is the country's largest youth movement from across the political spectrum, from all different sides, trying to bridge divides and build a society of people with very different ideas that all come together to create something better.
The people that come to our club right now are very willing to engage in tough conversations.
While there's going to be people you disagree with, no one is going to belittle you, no one is going to challenge you in an aggressive way.
A great way to help people change their minds and grow is to talk about them and try to rationalize their ideas and challenge their ideas. And how we do that is through our bridge meetings and our big events.
We've really tried to get both Democrats and Republicans to come out and talk about a wide range of issues, things like energy or the environment or AI.
We've tried to be as relevant as possible and certainly tackle the events that are most controversial. Those are the ones that have the most opportunity for bridging and uniting.
When the conversation first starts, you can tell there's a little bit of tension in the room. But the people who have been here and know what we do as Bridge, they're able to make productive conversation out of these hard to talk about topics. And I think that allows other people to see there is a way to do this. We are able to have these conversations in this space.
Our goal is to create a country where the way in which we approach people that are different than us is to actually hear each other, see each other, and say, you know what, I'm gonna give you a chance to be better because I wanna understand why. If we can't have the conversation, we can't change minds. If you can't change minds, then we can't create change. And if you wanna create change, a democracy requires you to listen. The moment you start to have the conversation, you'll be shocked by how much success you see.